So I wanted to show my air plants, which look very, very choppy right now. But that's what happens after they bloom. They start dying off a little bit by little bit at a time. And what starts replacing them is babies. And the original plant, the adults, die off. So I have a ton of babies coming out of my plants here. All different sizes, ages, however you want to say it. Underneath, on top, they're throughout this entire cluster of Ioanthas. And some are just getting started in there to produce me some babies. I hope they hurry up and start producing a lot of babies here, because a lot of these don't look like they're producing anything for. Oh, there's one. Don't look like they're producing anything for me. Yeah, we got some babies coming in there too. Little teeny one in there. But again, on this side, I'm not seeing very many producing on this side of the cluster. Two up there. And every species is different, obviously. So some of them will have pups in different places. They might produce pups from the top. But this side just doesn't seem to be producing much at all. Think it might need a little TLC to encourage some pupping over here. So some will produce babies from the top. These guys produce them from the base, like that, like so. And it takes years, depending on the species. So this is just some general information. It takes years for them to grow big enough to produce pups and to bloom. And they won't start producing pups until they bloom. And it takes them years, depending on the species, to start blooming. That is the information that has been given to me. So, these guys I ordered blooming from the internet, and they were smaller clusters of 4 and 5, and I put them together to make one big cluster, hoping that they're going to go ahead and start growing together into one big, big cluster.